There's a war in America. There's a war in America. There's a war in America. Because our children are at war. USA, 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 USA is what they say when they send your child off to war. Because there's a war in America. I said that there's a war in America, and our children, they keep dying in America because these so-called soldiers keep fighting for America, lacing up their boots and buttoning up their suits. Another soldier has died today. You know, like I know that this soldier here is underage, not old enough to buy cigarettes and not old enough to buy liquor, but in the government's eyes, they was old enough to be another USA victim because there's a war in America. I said that there's a war in America, and my child is at war. They worry about two African Americans walking down the street, but they don't say nothing when it comes to 1,500 covered in sheets. They worry about Michael Vick and dogs and such. But does the government really love dogs that much? And you might as well legalize ism because you signed and you voted just to keep racism, nationalism, anti-Semitism. These are some of the things that you just want to call Americanism because there's a war in America. I said that there's a war in America, and my child is at war. My daughter, she's only 16 years old, but I guarantee when she comes 20, she's going to be fighting for America. I don't believe that she's going to be standing next to me holding guns and backs, holding my backs here in America, because there's a war in America. I said that there's a war in America. There's a war in America. America. And if you didn't hear me, there's a war in America, because there's a war in America. I said that there's a war in America, and my child is at war. Your child is at war. Our children at war here in America, because there's a war in America. I said that there's a war in America, and my child is at war. There's a war in America. There's a war in America. There's a war in America, because our children are at war. They say that you are lighter than the moon and you are darker than the sun. I say that you are a shadow of the moon and reflection of your sun. The past that we make and the past that we take, or the past that you took that was once dug by crooks. So you never know which way to go until that wind blows, that rain and that snow. Always looking in the cloud for a sign to show. See, it will never be there, something you didn't know. And you will never see the prophecy until you look through me and they call me God's child because my spirit comes in three. See, I am a father and my friends call me the ghost. And I'm highly recognized because my spirit is higher than most. And you wonder how I came to be the one to teach you on LIFE. I already told you, I am part of G-O-D, and G-O-D is part of me. See, I sound religious, but I'm very spiritual, and I'm very mental-minded when it comes to being physical. I am part of the attribute, the aftermath, the afterclass. But I bet you didn't know that I was here in the past. I was Malcolm X, and I was Martin Luther King. I put my fist in the air, and I said, let freedom ring. I sat in front of the bus and I called police pigs. I touched Sarah Connor, took off her courthouse wigs. I got bombed in the churches and I got hung by the Klan. I got a 15-year sentence because I slept with a white woman. But you don't know where you're going because you don't know where you've been. I've been around this world so many times until I make the earth spin. Not off my own access, but off my own assets. I already told you, you will never see the prophecy until you look through me. Because there's people like you telling me I am Lying. So you will never see that connected energy. You will never see that physiology, psychology, biology, geometry. And these are some of the things that will bring you back to pathology, the study of path, the raft that came and it went because you were somewhere in the world with your eyes halfway slit. See, I know you do. And I know you do, and I know you do, and I know you do. Want to follow me without ecstasy. Now bless me as I bless you when we bless those who was left in the dark and the cold because they had no shoes to take this journey that I just carried you on. And that's that piece.